Well, this is just a real quick video to introduce my new vlogging camera, the DJI Pocket 4. It was a little bit of an impulse buy and it really replaces my other vlogging camera, the GoPro 9. This is my first shoot, or our first shoot. I've just done a video for my wife's channel. I'll put a link above if you want to check that out. And in the meantime, I thought I would just throw some footage on here that we've shot and some stills as well, because this has got a 37 megapixel sensor for stills photography. So I've shot them in RAW and they look amazing actually. Now I'm primarily a stills photographer, that's where my passion lies, and video is only really for my YouTube channel. Why did I go from the GoPro 9 to the Pocket 4? Well, that's easy really. The 9, although it is a fantastic little camera and it's served me really well, it's getting a bit dated now. It gets in the way sometimes as well. With it being a touchscreen, I'm forever tapping different bloody settings and throwing it out of sequence and things like that, and it just gets to be a bit of a mission. I've got 2 batteries for it. They're constantly letting me down. I'll be shooting away and it's showing full battery and then the battery just dies. Now I know it's just that I need a couple of new batteries. I think there's so many little things annoyed me about that camera that I thought, right, time for an upgrade. I've been looking at the Pockets for a long time and I decided now the 4's out, it looks quick, it looks easy, and so far the things I like about the Pocket, the audio for a kickoff, you stick on your mic with a fluffy, connects automatically to the camera and you just do your thing without any messing about. I do like that. Battery life seems to be very good so far, got no complaints about that. Stability looks to be really good. Now because, like I say, primarily I'm into stills, I don't want a video camera that's going to get in my way and slow me down and take away my concentration from capturing stills. So I want the most simplified video camera that I can get, and I've put this in auto settings, so it's auto exposure, auto white balance, auto focus. Brilliant. Just open up the Pocket, activate it, and away you go. And so far it is proving to be absolutely amazing for that. I've dialed down the exposure compensation by 0.7, and likewise the inbuilt noise reduction by 0.7, and I dropped the sharpening as well. I think I dropped that down -1, I think. Now I could go on and wax lyrically about the benefits, the pluses of this camera and all the specs and everything and all this malarkey, but that's not me. I don't do that sort of thing. All I'm doing is showing you a real life, my usage, how it's not getting in my way and how it's allowing me to get photographs with B-roll footage and some talking head video. That's all I want. It really is all I want, with no fuss. And I think I've finally found that with this camera. Even though it's a video vlogging camera, the stills out of it are absolutely fantastic. I'm absolutely loving them. 37 megapixels is more than enough. For travel kit, it's small, it's discreet, doesn't get in the way. I keep saying that, it doesn't get in the way. It produces fantastic video and it knocks out some amazing stills. So one camera could possibly do the lot. I did try the low light setting at the end of the day, just for video. That seems to have held up really well. I did try the time lapse and that came out well too. Yeah, I'm not sure there's anything this camera cannot do. So far, the only negative I can possibly see happening with this camera, the little microphone. I can see me putting it down somewhere and forgetting about it, or clipping it onto somebody, walking off and leaving the damn thing. So yeah, I can see me in future buying a few more of these, because that's the kind of thing I do, unfortunately. But other than that, faultless, really faultless. Again, because I want simplicity and I want speed, I don't shoot in 4K. I did try it in 4K, but it just slows my MacBook Pro down so much. It's really choppy and it's hard to edit. So without upgrading the MacBook, I've dropped the resolution down to 1080p and I'm shooting in 60 frames a second. If I want, I can slow down some footage as I go along. Take off momentum. Alright, keep away from your face a bit, bud. Light. Anyway, there you have it, my review or quick test of the DJI Pocket 4. For my usage, I think it's absolutely brilliant. I'm chuffed to bits with it. I think it's going to make such a difference to how I create videos going forward. And stills, don't forget the stills. The stills out of this camera, I wouldn't use it for street photography or any live action, anything like that really, but for landscapes, snapshots, go for your life. Absolutely go for your life. Beautiful camera. Alright, until next time, hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and especially let me know what you think of the stills, because I'm chuffed to bits with them. Alright, until next time, thanks for watching. We'll see you later.